Hello everybody and welcome back for a new video. This video here is concerning on how all of this order of entities nuking works, and hopefully I'll be able to give you guys an understanding of it, and I'll try my best to tell you guys in an other different way that most people will probably tell you, and that will probably help you understand the concept of this 200 there we go. This will probably help you understand the way order of entities works, and this time we're gonna go ahead and talk about nuking. So this right here is the 180 nuke that I released pretty much a week ago or something like that, and today we're gonna go ahead and work around this cannon here, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain you a little bit about it. But basically, order of entities nuking works because you are pulsing your pulsing your hammer twice, and you are gonna have sand in the middle of those two. And that will probably make no sense for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and explain you why that is in a moment. Right here we have the nuke, and the nuke is basically the same as the slap burst over here. These two is the exact same. And if you know what slap burst does, basically it can get rid of slaps, and not only one slap, it can get rid of a lot of slaps in one shot, and that is because it is right. There you go. It is almost the same ticks as this, the hammer, and basically when the hammer shoots it down, it's gonna shoot all of these down in one shot. We're using that same technique when nuking. Basically, it's just not a slap. It is a sand. Alright, so, well, let's just jump straight into it. Actually, I want to do this. I want to do this a little bit a different way. Yeah, okay, so on the screen right now you will see a red sand, and you will see a normal sand, and you will see a TNT. And bear with me guys, this is just something I just came up with, so I don't know if it's gonna work on the edit, but alright. So let's use this one here as a wall. So, okay, so right now on the screen you see those three types of blocks. Right now I want to go ahead and try to make this cannon here shoot, and kind of show you what happens when you shoot, so you get a better understanding. Right now I already pressed the button, and as you see, all these things are going to the wall. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stop it halfway. So as you see right here, we have a lot of TNT, we have a lot of sand, and we have a lot of all kind of different stuff going on right here. The top TNT you see right there, there's actually 2 TNT in it. Oh, sorry, somebody called. I'm getting a bit distracted. So at the top TNT is both the first hammer and the second hammer. In the middle you see the nuke, you see the slap burst for the first hammer, and you see the sand. So nuke, sand, and slap burst. So that's 3 things. Alright, right under it, that is just air, because you're only using 2 blocks, because the gather is like 2 blocks, you know. So I'm not going to talk about much that, but let's just go ahead and put that to the wall like that. So the first thing that blows up is of course the first hammer, and the first hammer, what that does is stacking all the sand, and when that is all stacked, then you see how the second hammer and the nuke is left. That is what fires in the end. So now the second hammer fires, and the nuke is destroying the entire sand pillar. Now that is how at least I try to explain you. So why does it do that? Alright, that is the question. Why does the nuke not just go with it down, because the nuke was under the hammer? Well, that is because we use order of entities, and order of entities is basically saying that whatever you activate first moves first. So it doesn't matter if you activate the sand or if you activate the TNT first, it will move whatever activates first. So activating a sand. So there's something called entities, and that doesn't really have to be a TNT. It can be just about anything that can move, and that could be gravel as well. It could be wet sand. It could be anything that can move and such. So a TNT is activated when you flint and steel it. Now that one is activated. sand can get activated in various ways. You can even use a piston to push it over the edge, so you can use TNT to move it out and into the barrel, but that will require it's already been an entity state. So you'll probably need a piston to push this, but right here, that is entity state, as well as the sand and the gravel here. This is entity states, that is when you actuate it. So what happens right here is that we have this hammer right here, and we have 2 pulses, one going in there, and we have one going right there, 4 repeaters after, same on the other side. So what happening is that we activate our first hammer, then we activate the the sand, because we want it to stack first. So the first hammer is activated because we need that for the sand to stack. After the first hammer is activated, we activate the sand because we want it to stack right after the hammer is blowing up. So first comes the first hammer stacking the sand. And well, what do we want after the sand is stacked? Let's say we want the second hammer because we want to nuke after that. So of course we're gonna need the hammer to nuke. So after the first hammer we have the sand. And what do we want after the sand? Well, we want to have the second hammer because we want to nuke, and after the second hammer we can have the nuke. So basically, while having the sand in between the first hammer and the second hammer, you are forcing it to stack the sand before the nuke have a chance to be shut down. And basically, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a repeater off right here. I'm gonna break the order of entities right now, and I'm gonna show you just about what I mean, what is going to happen when we break the order of entities. So now we're not doing order of entities, and that didn't work at all. So what's going on, and why did that not work? Because if we had the same cannon that worked 2 seconds ago, and now it's not. So right here. Alright, that backed a little bit. You can't really see it. Let me do it one more time. Here we go. So keep notice right here. Alright, you saw that right here in the middle. Right here. That was the nuke. And of course, that will probably have happened if you did order of entities, or it did just happen. The nuke was down here, and that is because some of this sand here actually made it to the cobwebs before, or actually made it to become an entity and into the cobweb before the second hammer, but some of it didn't, meaning that some of it stacked before the nuke and some of it didn't, so it got on top of the nuke, and that is why it fucked all up, because the nuke was not on top, the TNT couldn't reach it, and nothing nuked. So that is how order of entity kind of works. I'm not really sure if I can tell you a better way on how it works, other than order of entities is whatever you actuate first, well, get moved first. And it's that simple. It's that simple, and it doesn't matter what you are working with. It doesn't matter whatever you're doing. Order of entities is whatever you actuate first, moves first. And hopefully that will give you guys an understanding on how that works. And hope you guys enjoyed this video here, and if you do, remember to like this video here, and as always guys, remember to comment down below if you have any questions, especially about those order of entities. I really want to help you guys out, because I know it's a bit hard, and I had problems with them learning it myself in the start. But other than that guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.